Hello everyone, I'm Laura Gardner, and for my community assessment assignment I will be discussing Erie, Pennsylvania. I grew up in Erie and lived there for the majority of my life. It was a great place growing up, and I'm happy to discuss it with everyone. These are just a few pictures of Erie, Pennsylvania with the bayfront, Presque Isle, downtown Erie. Erie's known to have quite a few lighthouses around. That's the picture in the middle. And then the bottom left is also the bay where all the boats are docked. Some demographics of Erie. The population, as you can see, is 200,076, 207 people. The majority of Erie is white at 80.6%. 14.2% African American and 1.9% other races. The next picture is the age and sex of people in Erie, Pennsylvania. You can see that this is from 2016 from the U.S. Census website. Some formal institutions in Erie. There are quite a few jobs. Erie has GE Transportation as one of the main locomotive building companies. Lord Corporation also has engineering. Erie Insurance, Marquette Bank. There are other banks in the area that are pretty large as well. The major hospitals are UPMC Hammett, St. Vincent Hospital, VA Hospital, Shriners Children's Hospital, and we also have Mill Creek Community Hospital where they have the psychiatric floor. The major colleges in Erie are Mercyhurst University, which is a Catholic university, and as well as Gannon University. And Edinboro University is the state university in Erie. These are some pictures of the hospitals and the colleges. Some informal institutions in Erie, PA include churches, which are the Presbyterian Church of Erie, St. Patrick Church, and the Jewish Church. There are other Catholic churches in Erie as well, and some Methodist churches. They just aren't as big. These are the three largest in Erie. There are various sports teams such as the Erie Seawolves, Erie Otters Hockey, Erie Bayhawks. The universities in Erie also have sports teams as well, including the high schools and middle schools in Erie do. And they compete against each other and travel out of town as well. A lot of the community celebrations in Erie do bring the community together, and a lot of people from outside of the area to visit. Roar on the Shore is a big motorcycle festival that brings people in from all over. That takes place in the summertime. There's Rib Fest, the Tall Ships, which is a big deal for Erie. It displays all of the tall ships that would have been in the Battle of Lake Erie. Asbury Woods Maple Festival. There are various ethnic festivals throughout the summertime, such as the Greek Festival, the Russian Festival, and the Italian Festival. Erie does do firework displays for the 4th of July. They used to do a big celebration for First Night Erie, which was for New Year's, which they do not do anymore because of funding cuts in the city. These are some pictures of the churches in Erie, a few of the sports teams, which include the hockey and the baseball team. And the bottom picture is the tall ships that come in on Erie's bayfront. This is a map of the community in Erie. It starts out on the top with the peninsula, and that's where all the beaches are in Erie. Those are also a big hit in the summertime. There's an amusement park downtown, lots of food. They do summer festivals also in Erie. They do music fests. They do a winter, like, triathlon, swimming in the bay when it is cold. Let's see. There's lots of museums in Erie, the mall, and then this shows where the airport is, and just some of the major things in Erie that are big a big deal for all of us. Some of Lake Erie's biggest problems, there's always issues with sedimentation, harmful algae. Sometimes the beaches have to get shut down for that to clear up. There's aquatic invasion species, dead zones, climate change. Erie just did have the largest snowfall record this year, so that's going to cause some issues as it's melting and having the rivers and the creeks start to rise, and then along with going into Lake Erie. So that could bring some things in that would pollute the lake as well. Overall, Erie was a diverse community. There's various religious affiliations, jobs, ethnic backgrounds. Erie is safe. There is crime. The crime rate has been going up some since more people have been coming to the area, and some of the jobs went away. But overall, they have the city police, the state police, and the Mill Creek police. And they do a good job of keeping everything controlled in that area. There's lots of social structure and many community groups that bind people together. There's various mental health organizations that help, doctors, specialists. There's a lot of opportunity in Erie to get the proper medical care and proper needs met for people living in the community and coming into Erie. So that keeps people together, such as all of the festivals. It teaches people about heritage, their ethnic background. So that kind of binds the community as well. Goods and services can also be met for individuals. There are plenty of places for food, lots of homes. There is public housing available. The county assistance office is available to people as well if they are in need. Plenty of options for education. There's good public schools in the city of Erie itself and the outlying suburbs of Erie. And then the colleges in the area as well. And the school, back to the schools, and a lot of them are very highly ranked in Pennsylvania for education. So overall, I feel the assessment of Erie, PA, I think it's a good place to live, a good place to grow up. It's pretty good size, but there's plenty of space, and traffic is not a big deal unless it's Christmas time around the mall. That would be the worst time, but overall, I think Erie has a great area and great opportunity for the people living in Erie. So I'm glad I was able to share where I grew up with everyone. And this is my citation page where I retrieved all of my information from. Thank you.